Hello and welcome back to Moonstone Island. Thank you for joining me. If you liked the video, please like, consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. Feel over. Welcome back to Moonstone Island. Great to have you all back. So this episode is kind of scuffed, and I will explain why. Basically, I was going through the day. It was going great. It was going to be the last thing I recorded before going out of town for Thanksgiving here in the US. And the game crashed. And once the game crashed, I did not save, or it did not auto save, I guess, during the day. I usually only save at the end of days anyway, like hard save. So we lost all that progress, and it was a banger of a day. That was the worst part about it, was like we actually had a great day. And I'm just gonna quickly throw random things in here so we have some space. So I kind of don't remember what I did because I was so disappointed. I just left. Like I just took my way out of town. I had places to be and enjoyed a lovely Thanksgiving. I hope you all did as well. So this one, I want to catch some more spirits. Our spirit count feels like a little low, like at least the rate we've been acquiring. So in the unrecorded one, I actually found a low-level fire island. I don't remember exactly where it was. Yeah, maybe there. Actually, I really do not remember. That kind of sucks, but we'll figure it out. Maybe here, maybe there, maybe there. Who knows? We'll find it. There is a red island there, but it seems pretty far out. We'll find one though. And I was catching fire spirits, it was going great. And then the game crashed. I tried to let it just black screened when I left a fight or something. And yeah, it just never left the black screen. So let's put away some of our more random things. Like this, the boot, and a bunch of our spirit resources. Hope everyone's been enjoying Moonstone Island. Have you played the new update? Let me know. New update seems pretty rad, if I'm being completely honest. It added a lot of just quality of life things, but I feel like the game just feels a lot better to play. Could be wrong, but to me, that's exactly how it feels. As well, what else could we accomplish? We do need to get actually some more hay. Not hay, but fiber. Feed our little spirits. Actually, no, we don't. We 100% have some in storage. Also, did y'all see my screen just flicker? My screen just flickered. We do not have grass. Never mind. I think I would have left in there. Also, I need healing items. We're going back in. I'm stuck in a loop. I am stuck in a loop. We do not have a lot of healing items. We do have hot air fruits, which give 20 HP. How much does these give? These give 15. Anyone else, I guess anything else that we found, give any HP? No. So HP is actually kind of still a priority. It seems like hot air fruit is actually going to be our best bet as of now. I'm not sure if I actually own many hot air fruit seeds. I only own one. So that's not going to cut it. What else can we grab here? I guess I want to grab... I don't have any more of these, right? Oh yeah, I have a couple. I'm going to plant these. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to keep these for stamina. I'll put some more of them away. And yeah, we have some healing items, but realistically, we need to get more. That's something I don't know how I'm going to do. Because I guess hot air fruits, but it's not ideal. We could get a spirit that's able to heal outside of battle. But those are... I don't know, it feels wasteful when farming in this game realistically is not that complicated. It's a little grindy to get set up. But then once you have it set up, it's fine. I think if I was playing on my own time, I would probably have a massive farm set up. But I just don't want to like spend 4 days spending all my energy just making farm. But maybe we should. Just to do it. Next month will be fall. Followed by a winter season where we will not be farming. I would imagine. Though I could be wrong. Honestly, I bet we can farm in winter. This seems like the type of game that would allow you to do that. Do we have the Moonstone Scythe? Or is this just the upgraded Scythe? We have the Moonstone Axe, right? Yeah, we do have the Moonstone Scythe. This thing's freaking crazy. I can't wait to get to that fire island. We've been a little procrastinating here. Not really. It's only 10 o'clock. Like, I've wasted... No, you wake up at 6 in this game, don't you? Okay, I wasted a lot of time. That's fine, though. We will live. Oh, yeah. You just gotta hold E. I do kind of hate... I mean, maybe I could rebind E from interact. But I use my pointer finger to press both left and E, which I guess is just one of the problems. But actually, I can move my ring finger over. I've never been good at... I'm not good at typing. Let's be real. So I get a little confuzzled by all these keys sometimes. I've definitely found... I have an Xbox. I played Starfield on the channel, I guess. It's just a lot easier to play with a controller for me. I always get all the buttons confused. Like, they don't really correspond to my brain so well. I've always thought, and it's my main complaint for QuickTime events, I never think of buttons as buttons in my head, right? A button is its action. It is how it controls my character. So I just think of, like, the bottom button is the jump button, if that makes any sense. Like, the buttons are laid out in a diamond. The one at the bottom is the one to jump. And to me, that makes perfect sense. But then when I get a QuickTime event that it's like jump, but you're jumping with a different button completely, it makes no sense. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I kind of want to go into this area, see if we can find a fire island down there. I don't know if we'll get that lucky. Also, we could talk to Rowan and see how to get some more seeds. But I'm not in the farming mood today. I'm in the find new spirit mood. The venturing mood, if you will. Also, this song might be the best song in the game. It's a damn bop. Did y'all have a great Thanksgiving? I hope y'all did. If you are in the US, or if you like participate in it. I think for a lot of people, like for myself, I think like everyone does Thanksgiving. It's just this random holiday where you hang out with your family. Like, it doesn't mean, I think, a lot to a lot of people besides just like a reason to get together with people. But like so many people from other cultures or whatnot just don't really vibe with it or do anything for Thanksgiving. And it's kind of a bummer. I mean, given being American is kind of sad most of the time because our country is not the best always. Let's be real. Do we get a Christmas tree shaped island? Oh, is that a water droplet? Weird. Water droplet, but it's not a water island. Or is it Waluigi's nose? Wait. Bro, if it's not Waluigi's nose, I do not know what it is. Look at this. He's got the mustache. That's Waluigi, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Look at this. Look at this guy. Okay, maybe not, but like, trust me. It's Waluigi. Believe me. Ooh, and we got a gate. I almost missed this. And let's get more cleanses, because we are hurting for cleanses. I don't know if that was a revelation in the episode prior or the one that never made it to air, but we are hurting for cleanses. Another dang electric island. Oh, it does bode well because these spirits are not a much higher level than mine. All my electric islands always have the big bodies of water. I swear. Also, I kind of hate the cliffs. I wish I had some way to traverse them. Though I kind of think that's going to be the next ability we get. Like, you know, we got the flippers. I think the next one we're going to get is going to be like a wall climbing ability. No, we can swim up waterfalls. So all of the waterfalls are now ladders. Also, we don't have this guy. So what's your name? Burgloon. Burgloon. Deal 10 electric damage and oh wait. Whenever you win a battle, receive coins equal to combined enemy level. That's terrible. It's pretty terrible. It's slightly better than completely garbage. Also, we just got clapped turn 1 on Mumbleweed, which stinks. And then we drew all his cards, which stinks even more. So, how are we going to deal with this? I want Burgloon. I actually want to catch Burgloon. So let's attack. Attack. And we're just going to run Marsha Dropple. And we're just going to let Mumbleweed die. I think it's the best option I have right now. You got to know. You got to pick your fights, you know? Who's weak to poison? Are you weak to poison? Dang. That actually puts you in a very awkward spot. You're not weak to poison? You're weak to poison. Thank goodness. Okay. The only problem is, like, if I use this, I'm going to be hurting everyone a lot. And that's not something I'm, like, crazy about. Are you weak to water? No. I think I can get away with this one and I'm not going to hurt everyone too much. Or should I just poison? I think the poison's going to kill Burgloon, though. Because he has the lowest health total, and so he's, like, actually going to be the first one to fall. I might be, like, imbecile for doing this, but I'm still going to go for the Cumulos. We have, like, no ways of reducing armor when Mumbleweed dies. And I'm starting to realize that's actually quite bad. And we literally drew 100%. What the? Our draws are so bad this game. Also, Dropple's going to die. Well, that's because we drew every Dropple card this turn. God dang it. Is Dropple dusted? I mean, technically we have heals. I also have a 75% chance to flee. Why does this feel like my best option? But then I'm just gonna get clapped again. Like, I want to reset the fight. But that's not gonna work. Whatever. I'm gonna Blight plus you. Reduce your armor. And then we're gonna Blight plus again. And then I'm gonna just deal 11 damage? Yeah. I don't know what my strat is here. I think we're just gonna go solo Marsha. And see what happens. Somehow, Dropple didn't take a single hit of damage. We got a Dizzy. Okay. Will this be bad if it hits all Burgloon? Probably. 11 water damage to all enemies, though. This I can get down with. Nice. And then I cannot hit you. I honestly can't hit either of you with poison right now. So I'm just gonna deal damage. Are you weak to poison? I don't think so. I think you're the one that's not. That's fine. I mean, everyone's dying, which is bad, obviously, but I have a plan. 8. Yeah, I can't deal poison right now. So we're just gonna feed you and end turn. Also, we have him right at 1 armor. Not really that useful, but it is handy we didn't kill him or dizzy him at any point. This actually could be really good. Watch this. Okay, because I don't want to deal poison right now. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of that. I now have 5 energy. And we can just go nuts. Feed, right click, feed. Okay. Are you kidding me? There we go. I said it before I actually got him. I just knew it. Spoke to me. The demons in my brain. We could catch a Scumulo, but we already have a hollow Shumulo. Hollow Shumulo. We don't need a lame non-hollow Shumulo. Oh, because I wanted to say shiny Cumulo, of course. That's why I combined it. I was like, why was I saying Shumulo? Also, I ran out of water, and I have a frog in my throat, but the show must go on. Even though it definitely shouldn't. I should just pause, but I don't want to edit the video. It takes so long to edit like a 10-hour video when I don't even edit them. I just run them through an editing software to put 2 clips together. It ain't worth it. Power through. So we definitely need a lot more vitality on you, Mr. Mumbleweed. 1-2 is good. And we have some upgrade medallions. But you have too many cards already. Realistically, I just want to remove cards. Momentum's interesting, but you have to have 0-cost cards. Deal 4 damage, remove 4 armor. Or remove 1 armor. It just doesn't feel that strong. We have better ways of dealing damage at this point. Realistically, all I want Mumbleweed to have is like bash. I just want his whole deck to be bash. Like, view cards. Like, this card is terrible. I should probably just get rid of it now. Also, this card is terrible. I should probably get rid of it now. this and this and this is all terrible. I should probably get rid of it now. So that kind of clues you in on why this deck is bloated. And I'm like, why my deck feel so bad? I only have 1 cleanse. So sad. Dropple. Eat up. Also, I never actually fed Mumbleweed. Maybe there is... Well, if I can get into a favorable fight... Also, did I keep... I did keep, yes. If I can get into a favorable fight, I can just spam healing and, like, kind of cheese. We've done it before where you basically just use a couple turns to heal at the end of a fight. I do like doing that. I also enjoy having these flippers. I think this is a nice upgrade to have. Can I forage while flippering? No. I will say while you're wearing them, you kind of like snap in and out of water. You might have kind of seen it there. Also, there was a gate that I missed. I know they're not, I think, called gates. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone. Great song. Is it? By, Flip Dinero, I believe? That is like deep cut that I just watched a video about, like, where are they now one-hit wonders? And one of them was Flip Dinero. And I think he's the one who did Leave Me Alone. It's okay. I had a buddy I remember that loved that song. And in retrospect, I will say that buddy that did not need retrospect to know this one, but had the worst taste in music. Like, if he could have listened to MGK at that period in time, obviously MGK was very small, he would have, like, a lot. He would have been an MGK big fan. Instead, he was stuck listening to, what's his name? G-Eazy. Also, we don't have any of these guys, correct? I believe I caught a bonefire in the non-existent episode. Also, you're weak to fire, aren't you? That stinks. Okay. Fireball, deal 9 damage to random enemies. When an enemy is banished from burn, start your turn with 1 extra energy. Increase either power or speed by 1 and lose 3 HP each turn. Oh, cool. That one's actually very interesting. Start of each of your turn, apply 1 burn to each enemy. That's insane. I want Flambit right now. So what I'm going to do, unless I have a consume, which I do, so we're going to consume and consume, we're just going to feed with Reckless Abandon. Dude, you could make such a good deck for taming with just like consumes, maybe tangles. Though I believe tangle still allows them to attack. Keep. Do not hit let go. I don't know why. I think the lower option is like to keep. It sucks. Marshall took some damage, but that's fine. No consume this turn. So we're just going to get to heal. But I want everyone. Everyone is welcome in the Copeland Spirit Bar. So we'll just feed. I think the team's slightly tanky enough. I say that and Marsha's almost dead. And come to think of it, oh, you're burning Mumbleweed. Perfect. Okay. Here's what we do. We catch you. Thank you. Keep. We regen. And we pad. I am coining that now. I'm going to calling it padding. I was watching a video about competitive Pokemon playing. And the guy was calling Stealth Rocks rocks. He's like, you know, rocks is one of like the most fundamental parts of Pokemon play. And I was like, rocks is so badass. I really want like to say rock. Like I want cool gamer terms like that. Like the fact that he was like, I can't say Stealth Rock this many times in a video, so I gotta just call it rocks. And he had other names. He was like rocks and what was the other one? Something, I don't know. Maybe it was like intimidate or protect, I don't know. But he had so much lingo. You could tell this guy played a ton of competitive Pokemon. And he's become so invested in the community that like he speaks the lingo just like actually fluently. quickly, let's head into our portal of love. And our portal of love is our medallion, obviously. Get your mind out of the gutters. And we're going to feed Marcia because she took a couple of hits. Also, Marcia's just like canonically female, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Then again, if she wasn't, they wouldn't have named her Marcia. Let's go with 1/1. Mastermind. Put a random attack card from your draw or discard pile into your hand. Cost 0 this turn. Put a random attack. Maybe if it was the plus, it could be okay. Deal 9 poison damage, apply 9 poison. Retain. It's not insane. Spore's probably better, and we can turn that into a Spore Plus, like, very easily, and Spore Plus is really good. Ivy, 13 poison damage. I'll take that. I think you need a couple other items. I'm going to quickly feed you an upgrade talisman to upgrade that Spore. Also, do we have any upgraded reckless gases? I just really quickly want to know what that is. 4 times? That's, I mean, it's even better with Marcia, right? Because you're also getting 4 additional poisons on the entire enemy. Also, I've just taken to upgrading Marcia's cards. I think let's have her have the most killer deck where it's like every card's a banger. So that's applying 9. That just feels so much better to play. And this is this is a better card than Blight. I didn't even realize that they're kind of 1-to-1, and just basic poison is so much better. It's like so few things are actually weak to poison. Like in the grand scheme of things. Maybe also the reason I was struggling so bad is that I hadn't leveled up my spirits. Let's upgrade you in terms of survivability, frankly. I really like Water Balloon. I think Water Balloon's really good. I know our deck is getting probably massive. Look through your draw pile, choose one. No, thank you. Our energy is coming few and far between as is. Let's feed you a cleanse. I hate your deck. This can go. That's getting rid of 1 dead draw. And let's feed you again. And let's get rid of the bad rage. Sometimes good rage is still good. Fury of Blows can be useful. It's definitely better than one of the tackles. Actually, Fury of Blows is kind of... Oh, it's only twice. Fury of Blows plus, I believe, is 3 times. So, there's things. We're freaking deck building this episode. I did not think this was how this episode was going to go. Because, like, the last time I played this day, like, I instead did, like, dungeon diving. I don't need you right now. I'm scared. So I'm going to run away. I also don't need you. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I came out here and just made it a priority to catch some of these guys. Also, this is a really nice island to farm these hot air fruits. If I'm remembering correctly, forageables do not respawn. So that's something we're going to have to contend with. Also, it feels like there should be something down here, shouldn't there? Beside a Flambit. I like Flambit. I think if we add a fire person to our team, frankly, hear me out here. Could we have Flambit replace Mumbleweed? We just... Mumbleweed gets us the draws, though. And Flambit's just outputting more damage. And the draws still feel more valuable than raw damage. I think in a card game, pretty true. That being said, we just don't rely on the Dizzy so much, so maybe just adding either another support unit for Marcia or another damage outputting unit might actually be the answer now. Or a utility unit with a really strong utility ability. But then if we're moving away from the stun, I would also consider dropping Dropple, which feels a bit overkill to me, maybe. Maybe I'm crazy for that, but I think Dropple still brings a lot. And I haven't found another water spirit that doesn't. Maybe just the play is that we are playing around dizzies whether we like it or not. No, dizzies are good because dizzies are actually super defensively viable. That's something yes, okay. That's something I can deal with, is that dizzying can often cancel attacks. We just need to draw more of Mumbleweed's dizzies to actually get that more consistent. Again, it's about thinning our deck, and we just added more and more and more cards, so. Including, I mean, it's so hard to not take a card when you know there are cards in your deck that are worse, and you're like technically making your deck, I don't know. It's a tough one to think about. Oh yes, we can get down, thank God. I want to check out where this teleporter would take us. I also want this hot air fruit. I was worrying about health, but we have so much hot air fruit now. Not so much, but we probably have we have even more now. Where are we? Ah, just out here, okay. Cool. It is getting late, but we have Warp Whistle tonight, so I'm not super worried. And our movement was pretty good on the last island. I'm not too worried about getting in an accidental fight. Additionally, one, there's an island over here I want to check out. Two, another one. Nice. Dude, where were all these fire islands earlier? That's all I have to say. We were looking for so long for fire spirit. Now we even have ones that are actually around our level. Also, I've not been very thorough every time I visit a new island. Sometimes I just take a cursory glance at them and just move along. And I'm starting to be a little nervous that I'm missing things on these islands, right? Right now, we haven't found the Moonstone on the past 3 islands we've gone to. But fire islands and electric islands make finding Moonstone a lot harder because it's so much brighter. And we can get the ability Moonstone shines brighter in the mirror, and maybe that's what the ability's for. It's not actually for islands you can see it at night, it's for the islands you can't. And let's whistle home before I get myself in trouble. Also, can you swim in the lava? No. I mean, it makes sense, but I wanted to swim in the lava, let's be real. I didn't explore that island too thoroughly. Hopefully that will remind me that I didn't explore it that thoroughly, right? I didn't even fill it out on the map. But we do have a couple new friends. We have the burn victim. We have the salamander, which really cool ability. It's burn down or something. I really like it. I'm just struggling. I think the abilities are really powerful. And it's hard to find good ones. And when you find good ones, you should take advantage of them. Because, the little flambit guys, his ability's good. But it doesn't, the max value we could get out of Marsha's ability is 3. And that's just a guaranteed 1. I don't know which one you want more. That's kind of an interesting thought. I don't really know. Also, we should maybe stop by Zed and see if he's got some rewards for us. Oh, I forgot to plant the seeds. Dang it. Also, we're kind of low on pinwheel flower seeds, but we have a lot of pinwheel flowers. Which makes me think, okay, maybe this isn't that big a deal. We do have 30. Which I think will be enough to keep us going. I'm not expecting us to have infinite forever. Again, I wish there were more. Honestly, I just wish. I think I just don't like farming in farming sims. And that's fine. That's no one's making me. So I was like, oh, I wish there was something to plant the plants for me. And then I'm like, what is or a plant that regrows. Then again, there are plants like that in something like Stardew Valley, so maybe there are things. Oh yeah, there were cattails. Cattails were like that. Bring back the freaking cattails. I should see if any of these crops actually are right clickable. What if like eyeberries have been right clickable this whole time? And I'm embarrassing myself. Also, thank you for all the support on this series. I know it's the start of day 2. Usually I like to say that as the beginning of episodes because like it blows me away. But like I think the last 2 episodes of this series are over 100 views. And we've like got a bunch of new subs as well, which is crazy. We've gone up like since the 50 subs, which was maybe the start of this month, maybe a little later. We've gotten like 7 or 8 subs, which is just wild. Like I haven't been really great about uploading or anything, so I really appreciate it. Because yeah, I'm a busy bee right now. I'm always a busy bee. It's honestly, it should be a running joke how much I talk about being like, well, I really like genuinely did want to make a video, but I just genuinely am sometimes just crushed by my responsibilities outside of this channel. But I enjoy making them anyway. I've also been playing, realistically, one of my biggest problems, I've been playing a lot of MapleStory. And I was like, well, MapleStory's terrible, which is completely true. And I was like, well, since MapleStory's terrible, I will not make videos about it because I'm going to be bored in 2 days. But then I am not, and I'm actually quite enjoying myself. And now I'm starting to think, should I start making videos on MapleStory again? It would actually be the first time I tried to make one. Probably the most raw footage I've ever recorded for a video. Note to all my like people who maybe one day want to become YouTubers or just want to make videos in general. If you're going to make them on gaming, do not record it like a live stream and then think you can cut it down in editing. Cut it down while you're recording, if that makes any sense. Like, you should be always, like, you know, starting and stopping your recording on interesting things. Because sifting through 10 hours of footage is absurdly tedious. Like, it's going to take you a lot longer than you are going to expect. It's going to stink. Like, it's really frustrating, frankly. Like, it's just not fun, especially bringing big clips in and out of video editing software. Like, it's not just about, like, how long it takes. It's like when you have long timelines, at least for me, my computer is not that powerful. The editing software starts to get laggy. It's super frustrating. So just be careful when you're making videos. You'll thank me later. So I was thinking about doing that with Maple, and it would be kind of easy. I could be like, hey, this is what I'm going to do it for a little bit, cut the video, whatever. But then I would still have to edit because the game is, again, ridiculously grindy and terrible. So there's not actually that much interesting things that go on. So it'd be more like a, hey, this is what I'm doing, update, and then move along. So I kind of want to make like a Legion series where it's like, hey, I'm just going to grind up this character to like 140 or something. And this is the story of getting this character to 140. I think I could do that pretty easy. Also, I found a bunch of talismans that I did not know I had. So that's really cool. And I'm going to use them to just absolutely nuke the bad things in my deck. So just think to yourselves, what do I want to draw? It's that simple. What do you want to draw? Cleanse talismans. And their answer is, wait, can you make bash pluses? Hold up. No. Interesting. So we almost have every card in Mumbleweed's deck upgraded. So all those 1+2s are upgraded, which is very cool. Let's get rid of the tackles. I think that's... Also, they're 1/2, not 1+2s. Let's remove all the tackles. It's just not what I want to be drawing. I would rather be drawing them from Marcia or Dropple, even. So just not having them, I'm not missing it. Next, Marcia. What do I want to do with you? Let's look at your cards and stats. Upgrading cards, clearly, will be, like, if we could get this... Well, honestly, it's just that blight. So get rid of the bash. Get rid of the bash. Maybe get rid of the tackles. It's not top priority. And I love keeping around the consumes. Really nice for taming. So let's just get rid of 1 bash So Marsha's deck was fine. Rhizome isn't my favorite card. Probably won't keep it around maybe too much longer. It's just so clunky and expensive to play. Mumbleweed, you've been cleaned up. So now it's just Dropple. No, Dropple's deck's pretty lean as well. I'm trying to see. 11 water damage to all enemies. This one's fine. Not my favorite one, but it's okay. You kind of just need upgrades, actually, Dropple. We have the one Meditate Talisman. And let's use it on the last regen. I do think I still need to get my deck a touch more consistent. But we're getting there on the draws. I want to go get into a fight real quick. Hey, Magic Man. His name's Magic Man. Magic Man. Oh, I'm sorry, my head. Gotta flirt. I love how every person I talk to, I just blindly flirt with and then just like, yeah, okay, I'll do whatever I need to do now. None of you are what I want. Our deck might be peak right now. I do just kind of want to know what, like, the balance is like, do I have too many damaging cards? I really want bashes for Mumbleweed. But I just, there aren't many. I don't feel like I draw it very often in the pick a card, which I guess maybe that's why we should always be trying to find Magic Man. Because it's just more opportunities to get good things in Mumbleweed's deck. Also, I hope the add a card to your deck talisman has gotten fixed in some way. Not fixed, but like fixed, frankly. So that you can skip cards. But I just don't know if that's true. And I'm not willing to risk it. I thought I was going to go around and grab a bunch more of these. But really, we do not need them. I need a couple more upgrade ones. But our deck's pretty much there. Also, I'm just picking various seeds at this point. I don't have you, do I? Or you. Yeah, because Poison Islands were so scary at first. Like, this hand feels so good, right? Look at this compared to... There's no bad play. Honestly, Rhizome Plus is the worst card I can play right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mumbleweed. It's going to give me a draw. Life Pool, it's probably too expensive. I really just want to do damage, so I'm going to play my damage card. I don't really have another... Yes, I do. I can just play this. I could have played that too, but I will not because it's a little risky. And by a little risky, I mean I would absolutely nuke everyone on this field. Let's just see what a couple more draws will give us. Obviously, we're on a very low-level island, but another great draw. Like, just feels way, way, way better. I don't know why I did that, realistically. But we can now catch these two. I kind of am tempted to run back and just see how much space we have left in the barn. Because I'm getting a feeling, actually, like, I just feel like I remember that we're really low on spirit space. Especially with how much we've been catching so far. And when my spidey senses tingle, I'm sorry, y'all, I trust them. Maybe that's like bad behavior. Probably gonna get me into trouble at some point in my life. But I got crazy spidey senses, dude. Like, there's just something where I'm like, something is wrong. Something is wrong. I work as a baker. So a lot of times it can just be like, I forgot to hit start on an oven, which is actually really important because you have to like put steam onto bread, right? When you put it in the oven, or it will pretty much be ruined. And when you're putting hundreds of loaves of bread into the oven at a time, missing start could cost a lot of money. So I've occasionally have missed start, and then it's just like my spidey senses tingle. I look at the oven, I haven't started, and it's like, boom, hit it. I don't know what it is. Trust your gut, I guess. Not the numbers. Spirit Barn. While I'm rambling. Look at that. I knew to be nervous because we only have 2 spots left. We do have a lot of new spirits, though. I'm very happy about. We shouldn't have wood. I feel like I'm always running out of wood. Oh my gosh, this is the best day of my life. We have so much wood, I'm actually gonna have to gather more fiber. And while I gather fiber, I'm actually gonna run into town. Don't go into town much. Oh, but I don't like cutting down the fiber in town. Okay, then I'll just go see Zed. Like, I like how it looks with the grass. I cut down some grass at another spot in town, and I'm thinking about, like, maybe going back and replanting. I like my name, but I hate being last alphabetically. I feel bad for anyone with a Z name. It's very true. Continue. How much money are you going to give me? 2.5K? I guess I completed 13 tasks, dude. Also, come to think of it, while I'm here, let's see, just make a little 3K. We're rich again, by the way. We could go up. We don't have the Moonstone, actually. I'm going to go to this island. I think this is my preferred resource island, though nothing in this game really respawns, so it's not really up to me what my preferred resource islands will be. But this one's really big. It spawns spirits, but they're not strong. Also, I'm amped about our new deck. It feels like we have a whole new team. Cut a lot of the fat off Mumbleweed. I think he was holding me back more than I was realizing. I've been a Mumbleweed stan since we started. You know, it's been a trend that I love Mumbleweed. And I think that he's one of the best spirits in the game. And you should probably also have a Mumbleweed. I just let this long log fight me because he made a mistake messing with me. And now he's going to learn the error of his ways. Now, long log, do you now know not to mess with me? Our deck's so much better. Like, it just feels so cool to just be like, boom, boom, boom. I also really enjoy how I constructed our deck. I think that's how the games may be intended to be played. More or less, where it's like, check out some cool spirits, find them, like, make them fill niches, which we've mostly done. I will say we've started to just prioritize defense, because I think as important as offensive stats are, being able to survive a one-hit KO, especially turn one when my speed is very slow, right? We're choosing to not have speed because, frankly, I don't need to do 10 armor of damage that often. Dropple gets the chip damage for things with really large armor counts. And then we have Mumbleweed to just deal the, like, consistent 7 damagers. Probably will be up to, like, 10 by the time we have it at level 30. Maybe that's actually a bit much. Yeah, probably. Actually, as levels get higher, armor will just always outscale speed. Because most armor damaging cards are minus, or like they basically take half your speed stat and deal it as armor damage. So right, Mumbleweed's speed is 15 or 14, so he does 7 damage. But that's not always the case, or like as levels go up, the gap between the armor and the bash damage just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So be careful of that if you're playing this game. Are you dusted? No, you're not. This is beautiful because we get heals on everybody. I mean, okay, it actually didn't really do much at all. Just to mess with him. Just to mess with him. 63 damage. Jeez Louise. The reason I fought that was to get this spirit egg. Seems like bosses either drop like Moonstone or spirit eggs. Either way, you ever see a low-level boss fight it. Because it's probably easier than like a normal level of whatever you can actually deal with. Why did I stop gathering resources? I mean, I love we're upgrading the barn just to have as many spirits as we want now. This is rad. It's super cool. We're gonna have just everything. We have a hop stick. We don't need a hop stick. I remember getting you hop stick. We don't have a request. Yes, we do. We have the request from the wizard. No, we don't anymore. We definitely did that. In one of the episodes. I believe I titled it like Mr. Matchmaker or something. But yeah, we completed 2 matchmakers in one day, which I thought that was kind of a funky way to do an episode, but whatever. Let's go to the bar. I'm always upset on Fridays and Saturdays when we don't go to the bar. It's like just a great way to get your social stats up with everybody. And Friday is the bar day. For some reason, I always think of Saturday as the bar day. I think it's because I've not had a fucking weekend in, how long? 3 years? Yeah, I've worked on the weekends for 3 years. It's, you know, it's my life. You're welcome to sit with me if you like. No pressure, sorry. Bro, are you sitting alone? That's like sad. Also, I need to stop flirting. It's not going well. Fish are beautiful from a distance. They have creepy eyes. Rowan doesn't like fish gifts. Can I sit? I cannot sit. Oh, good. He has someone to sit with. That made me sad for a second. You look well today. I mean, we're like, when you hit, I guess it's fine. No, it's terrible. We should always, when we talk to people, I think just go for the middle option at this point. We already talked to Zed today. We haven't talked to Farah. Have you been fishing? You smell like you've been fishing. Sorry. I mean, I have been. -3 plus 13. I mean, realistically, that was still like only a net +4. And then what is, if we, let's just see what it averages out to being. So that was a net plus 21. Which is interesting. Let's go with one more just to see. This was a net plus 12. Working hard or hardly working, eh? I wasn't just teasing, you amigo. And then let's see about flirt. Net -20. Like, I don't think flirting's actually great. Again, we're gonna try it. Net negative, net -2. And finally, flirt. Net +2. Bro, it's always better to just joke. It's back to being the James Harden of comedy, folks. As you build better relationships with people, that will change. But as of now, absolutely. She likes plants, not fruit. Pops a plant? No. You just go around giving things to people. Thanks, I guess. I think she likes the plants that, like, she sells. You like fire flowers, though, right? Oh, neat. Thanks. +9. Tobin, you like fish. Do you like water stuff? Like a water plant? +6 for me, thanks. Cleo, I'm going to ask you on a date. For tomorrow at the tavern. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. It's not Alchemy you, it's Alchemy. God damn it. I'm a mess, man. I even took the easy option that time. Oh, that's so sad. My love life is in shambles. I probably shouldn't have been flirting with everyone constantly. I got the upgrade and I just assumed like, oh, I have the upgrade. It must be the right, like, the most statistically optimal thing for me to do now. Instead of just looking at the dang numbers and going, no, you doofus. But you live and you learn. You got the dreamer's disease. Let's craft. I don't actually have that many more spaces. Oh, but it requires 3. I'm trying to remember what the recipe is. It does require 3. That being said, we only have 8 spots left, and I just got 5 more. So let's make 3 more after this. 3 more, and then we filled out our spirit barn, which means tomorrow we should probably talk to Paolo and see if he can help us get a bigger spirit barn up and running. Getting the resources shouldn't be a problem. We have the money. House upgrades still aren't really the top priority for me, to be completely honest. I know a big aspect of this game is like the house decorating and the decorating in general. But I don't care about decorating in video games, mostly. I mean, y'all did see my Minecraft world, but I guess decorating's fun when it's like at its best. Or like what... Like when it's like really streamlined and fun to do, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I do fear that it actually won't be very fun in this game. Like just the way you place things in this game is so clunky, it feels like often. Maybe I'm wrong. Because like that seemed pretty intuitive, but like I don't know, there's the way it snaps and doesn't feel like building things. I'll feel like, oh, that was just like so intuitive, so, you know, just handcrafted to be very fun to just put stuff together. Could be wrong, but it just feels weird. I also don't know how to pick things up. I think you just hold R. Yeah, you just hold R, you doofus, but... Is this where we're gonna have to end the episode? No, we only have like 4 hours. Let's just feed the eyeball fruits to the gang. The gang, by the way, starting to get unfairly powerful, is what I'm coming to. Like, how do you stop them? How do you stop them? Marsha, let's get you to 21. And then we'll get everyone else to 21. I said it before, but that sounds exactly like UWorld. So funny. Just a game that's like so thought of as terrible. Let's not go speed. Let's go armor. Oh, Mumbleweed, maybe that's your problem. You just don't have good armor. And I do want to get you to another level. Trying to get everyone to 21. Finally drop them. 21 as well. Okay. And that was almost all of them. Just feed the rest to Dropple. Why not? I know Dropple never dies, so it doesn't really matter. Dropple's almost level 22. Should we get some speed? Determines bash strength, who goes first in battle. I don't really care about if I go first in battle when I'm just more powerful than you. Almost over 100 health. Man, I really want another water balloon. But I don't think I need it. I think I'm gonna practice self-control. The top 3, no. Even selective card draw for 1 cost is just not good. Remove all conditions from 1 target. This is actually, hear me out here, better than the one that heals our entire team. I know, that's crazy, but because we use regen, it is. I don't know why, I just felt like it needed to be 10. No, ooh, wow. That's all you're gonna offer me for 2? It's so bad. It's so bad. Everything's so bad. Just give me poison. And Mumbleweed, you actually get another new card. Again, we're gonna... I think I know how to fix Mumbleweed. Mumbleweed just needed better defensive stats this whole time. We're kind of in an awkward spot in the day where I just don't know what to do, so I'm just going to trim my grass until the end of the episode. Because, like, when you're at, like, 22... I guess maybe I could go to sleep, but like, why waste the energy when I could just clear space? Who knows? We could put farms up here. I do kind of want to like, I built the farm just kind of like as close together as possible. But I'd love to actually make like a real farming area for maybe maybe for this season, honestly. What I should have done. Yeah, I just kind of messed up. I think that's really what happened. So next episode, things I really want to do, the number one thing is do some more dungeons. Like, we're definitely strong enough to do dungeons. Outside of that, catching more spirits would be really nice. Again. Okay, we are too low on energy now. We've used our energy. We've used our time. I really hope we can, like, don't have to replant those. If that's the case, I'm gonna cry. And I just got a craving for tea. So you know what I'm doing after this episode? Making myself a big old glass of tea. And not iced tea. I'm not an iced tea guy. I am a green tea daddy, if you will. We got it. We got Master Spiritmancer. Bruh, I want to go out to like one of the far islands now and catch a dark spirit. Gosh, next. Oh, man. Oh, man. Your boy's going to do something dumb, isn't he? He's going to do something dumb. Well, with that, I would like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers. And with that, take care. Bye-bye.